Hey guys, how's it going? It's Molly. I'm here today to chat about some new makeup releases. I upload this video typically every other week. Right around Tuesday is my goal because I film on Mondays. And yeah, I don't always get it up Tuesdays. Usually it's Wednesdays. So let's just say every other Wednesday. But every once in a while you might be surprised by an early one. So I feel like a lot of stuff has kind of released lately. You either release or you don't release. I feel like a lot of things have released lately. I'm gearing up for the holidays, like we see this every year. So why don't we jump into it? We might have a lot to talk about. I'm going to try and be as quick and concise as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna just start off on Tread Moon because that's where we're at. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna talk about is this new Harry Styles brand. It looks like it says the new beauty line Pleasing by Harry Styles. So I'm guessing the brand's name is Pleasing, right? Okay, that would make sense because that's what it says on the packaging. Anyways, he's come out with some nail polishes. It looks like you can get a set of 4 for $65. That seems crazy to me. That's a very expensive nail polish. Like, huh? For that price, my nails better be completely bulletproof, like no breaking, no chipping, no nothing. But I have a feeling that's not the case. Anyways, so you get a set of 4. I will say the packaging on here I think is adorable. It looks like little marbles for the top. Like I do really like the aesthetic. Not super crazy about the shades. I also don't really paint my nails. Sometimes I do, but I've also found that every time I paint my nails, they just freak out. They can't handle it. So I'm not going to purchase this. You can also, it looks like there's 2 that you can buy individually. I don't know if that's 2 of the ones that are pictured here. I guess there's more pictures. Let me look real quick. Yeah, I don't know. There's the Perfect Pearl Polish and the Pearly Tops Polish for $20 a piece. In addition to that, it sounds like there's also going to be some nails, stickers, and some hoodies. This is the weirdest launch. I'm sorry. And there's more. We also have some skincare. There's a pearlescent illuminating serum. That's what is like in the bottle with all the pearls. And then it doesn't say what that does, by the way. And then there's the Pleasing Pen, which has a cooling gel steel rollers to refresh lips and eyes. So one side is an eye gel with natural lingonberry, okra, and hyaluronic salt. Interesting. I've always heard of hyaluronic acid. I don't know if that's different than the salt. And it awakens tired under eyes and helps diminish signs of aging. Hydrates as well. And then the other side is a demi-matte lip treatment with soothing marshmallow to replenish your lips. None of this sounds interesting to me, so I'm gonna skip all of it. Next. Also, hold up. Do we have prices for the skincare? Yeah. The serum is $35 and the Pleasing Pen is $30. I'm sorry. I kind of don't know who Harry Styles is. I feel like he's a musician. He sings. Does he sing? I think he sings. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know any of his songs. I would not know Harry Styles if I ran into him on the street. So, no. Okay, Laura Los Angeles is coming out with this new blush palette, it looks like. It's a pressed powder cheek palette. So you've got 8 shades, mattes, and shimmers. Looks like it's blushes and maybe a highlight, maybe a couple highlights, for sure one. Yeah, $28. I think the price is reasonable. I think this is really pretty, but I don't need it. Like, blush is next to eyeshadow palettes, blush is something that pulls me in a lot, and I'm trying to whoa it up just a little bit. So I'm not going to get this, but $28 for 8 blushes, like, that's a fantastic deal. If you don't have a lot of blushes and you want a lot of blushes, get it. Okay, Uma by Sharon C. So is this the sister brand to that other brand? I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh. Anyways, I'm pretty sure this is a sister brand to this other brand that I cannot think of the name. And I will try to link it. Hold up. I need to scoot over. What am I doing? Such a rookie. Okay. This isn't normally where I sit. Anyways, we're gonna put pictures over here. As I was saying, I will try to link below the brand. I'm gonna scoot over here. I don't like being on that side because my camera lens is on this side, so it feels super awkward. Okay, I'm good. I am good. Anyways, let me tell you what it is. So we've got a brow styler for $8.48, lipstick for $7.48. These are very interesting prices, by the way. Floss gloss for $7.48. What else? Primed and Glow illuminating prep for $9.48. Enriched with energizing maca root, vitamin E to boost luminosity with a gel mousse texture that combines the freshness of water, more than 70%. Okay. Anyway, of these things, I am most curious about the lippies, the lipsticks and the glosses. Maybe the brow styler. I could use a new brow product. I've been using a shade in my BH Cosmetics Love in London palette, and it is almost gone. So I probably need to branch out and find something other than that. So the brow styler, it says it's smudge-proof, water-resistant duo styler with a precision pencil and a gel. So that's cool. I could try that, right? I don't ever shop at Walmart, but there's no reason that I don't. Well, I don't really like Walmart. I don't know. I'm a Target girl. I know. I could shop at both. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm interested in there. Dominique Cosmetics is coming out with a new 6-pan eyeshadow palette. It looks like we've got matte shimmery finishes and a pressed glitter. Okay, the pressed glitter honestly is what my eye was drawn to. And I was really hoping that it wasn't a pressed glitter because that shade, if it was like one of those really shimmery shimmers, like Adept Cosmetics Plain Jane shimmers, I would get it. I don't need this though. In fact, I discovered the other day that my eyeshadow drawer is literally breaking. It is buckling under the weight. So I need to cut myself off. No more. That's probably not going to happen, but it has to be an eyeshadow palette that is truly something that I just can't live without. So there's this, and then there's also the cream matte liquid lipsticks for $18 a piece. The palette is $28. You can get them bundled for $54. I wouldn't mind trying the lipsticks, although I'm not so into liquid lipsticks. But I don't mind them when they're paired with a gloss. I have a Huda Beauty liquid lipstick on today, and I will be topping it with a gloss when I'm done. Anywho, the lipstick colors, I think, let me see. Are there swatches of them? See, that pressed glitter doesn't even look good. Ooh, and it's a cream matte liquid lip. I don't know what that is, but it looks like, if it's what I think it is, it may be akin to the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lips, in which case, yes, please, I need this. I am bookmarking this. I need this. Not the palette, just the lippies. Apparently, maybe lips are my new thing. I don't know. Okay, ColourPop. Let's talk about this. This is ColourPop's new holiday release. It's a 10-pan palette, very neutral. Honestly, I thought this was Laura Lee, Los Angeles. Nothing against Laura Lee, Los Angeles, but that's who I thought this was. I feel like this is a palette that Laura Lee has done. I personally do not understand why we have 3 of the shades that are in here. All of the beiges, like we have 3 beiges. Why not 1 beige and some other things? Help me understand. All right. So what it is, it's the Roaring Hearts collection. I think this is supposed to be like a Roaring 20s theme. And it is very Art Deco. Is that right? Is it Art Deco or Art Nouveau? I need to look that up. Hang on. Yeah, it's very Art Deco. I was right. And I like that. I do love Art Deco. Like, I love that aesthetic. It makes me real happy. So I kind of, like, I could see, okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me tell you guys what we got. So there's the eyeshadow palette. There is the graphic ink liner. We've got a rose gold, a gold, and a black, which, by the way, is that the Those are beautiful. I don't see the liners in the picture. We've got some lashes, and they're called flapper lashes, which honestly, like, I don't ever wear lashes, but I do freaking love the Roaring 20s. See, here's the thing. I saw this eyeshadow palette and I was like, no. But now I'm seeing the other things in the collection and I'm like, oh, but maybe I could do it. Like, I even want the lashes, and I don't wear lashes, but because they're called flapper, I want them. And then we got the Super Shock Shadow Duos. There's two of them. There's Deco Days and Avant Garde. Oh, sorry. Fancy Feathers has Deco Days and Avant Garde. I don't know what shades those are. And then there's Oh That Jazz, which is Gin Ricky and Golden Age. I want the one that has the black with sparkles. I want that one. So I am going to pick up the duo that has the black with sparkles. Possibly the lashes. Why not? Might as well just get fancy for the holidays. Get all fat and sassy with some fake lashes. And then we got Luster Dust. I'll have to see swatches of that. It's like a loose highlighter, it looks like, and there's a champagne or a rose gold. I'm not saying no to it by any means, but I do have a lot of highlighters, and highlighters are a thing that you just don't run out of. You know what I mean? Like, it is really hard to use up a highlighter. And then we've got the Fresh Kiss Lip Lacquer, which I don't know what that is. I'm curious though. So I would like to try a lippy, a duo, and possibly a Luster Dust. Oh, yeah. Okay. Am I placing an order? It's available now. I am placing an order. Whew. All right. Maybe I'll wait and see what they have going on for Black Friday. We'll do that. Let's at least be smart about it. Okay. All right. Let's talk about this. Ariana Grande. Whoever she is. Just kidding. I know what she looks like. I know that she's a singer. Is she also an actress? I can't remember, but I do remember that she's a singer. I could not tell you any of her songs. I just can't. But she came out with her own makeup line. Let's talk about it. It's available now. It's Rem Beauty. So it looks like we've got maybe 3 different 6-pan eyeshadow palettes. We've got Baby Doll Midnight Snack, which is described as dark and cool. Baby Doll is warm neutral. And Principessa is lighter warm. Okay. And then we've got some lashes. The eyeshadow palettes are $24 a piece. Lashes are $16. There's a mascara for $15. Oh, sorry. There's a volumizing and a lengthening. There's also an eyeliner marker for $19. Midnight Shadows liquid eyeshadows for $16. She went like all out with those. There's 21 of them. There's 10 matte and 11 metallic. There's a kohl eyeliner for $17. Looks like there's black, white, or brown. There's highlighter toppers, which I don't know what that means. Like, do you top your highlight with it, or do you top your blush with it and it becomes a highlighter? Your guess is as good as mine. But those are $22. And then we've got a matte 6 on your collar matte lipsticks. I don't like that reference. I'm sorry. And then bubbly pink nude. Oh, that's like, I'm so confused. Sorry. There's a lot of information right here. We've got some lip stains, plumping lip gloss. It's a little bit too much. Not gonna lie. Okay, so, and I don't quite understand. It looks like there's color corrector powders, but now that I'm reading through this, it sounds like those are just highlights. Interesting. I don't really like the packaging, I will say. The shades of the lipsticks, some of them look really pretty, but I'm not inclined to purchase. The eyeshadow palette that's like cooler toned, which one was that? The Midnight Snack or whatever. Like that looks really pretty, but realistically, I'm not going to get any use out of it, so I don't need it. I'm somewhat curious about the quality of the eyeshadows, but not curious enough to place an order, if that makes sense. So I am going to pass on this. But it looks like it's available now. What are these? KKW. I'm serious. They always come out with these like eye-catching fragrances. Okay, I shouldn't say always. Like the one where it's just like Kim's bust. That's not that eye-catching. I mean, it's eye-catching, but not because, anyway, not enough to make me like want it. It's eye-catching in a way that makes me not want it. But these I'm curious about. This is the Opals collection. So we got 3 different ones. There's Opal Mood, which is fruity floral, bergamot, starfruit, melon dew, golden currant. Ooh, those are the top notes. And the heart is jasmine, fresh freesia, honeysuckle, nectar, and karma floor. I'm very curious about that. I do really like things with bergamot. Opal drip is gourmand woody. That I typically really like. I don't know, I'm very curious about this. And then there's Opal Energy, which is described as floral woody. So yeah. Can you buy them separately or do you have to get the bundle? The bundle is $120. Please tell me. I hope if you can get these separately, I might try. Yeah, I might treat myself. It will be available on the 18th. Okay, back to ColourPop. This is their Mandalorian eyeshadow. They're new. It's part 2 for the Mandalorian Star Wars collection. I don't like this. I don't dislike it. But it's not pulling me in at all. So I'm going to pass, but I'll tell you what you got. You got a 9-pan palette. There's some lippies. There's a mirror, and it looks like maybe that's it. Oh, and a bag. So the palette is $16. They just keep on creeping their price up, and I don't quite understand it. And then, yeah, the Luxe Lip Oil, it's a duo for $18. The hand mirror is $12, and then the bag is $15. You can get the full collection for $75, or you could get a set of the palettes, the old palette and this palette for $32. Of the 2 palettes, I like the old one better. I just felt like the color story with that one was a bit more cohesive. This one, honestly, I will be completely honest, the yellow is throwing me off. The rest of it is cool tone. Aside from that brown, it's like a warm tone brown. But like the rest is relatively cool toned, and then we throw a yellow in, and my brain is just like, why? I'm not gonna get it. Here's a new, I don't know what this brand is. Hang on. Milan Row. I've never heard of them. I've never even heard anyone talking about them. So obviously that would mean I would never heard of them, right? Yeah, okay, I'm redundant. But this is a collaboration with Doodles by the Bunny, and I really do like her. If you're not familiar with her page, she has an Instagram page for sure. I don't know if she has any other social media platforms that she uses, but I follow her on Instagram. And what she does is she draws eyeshadow palettes. She'll create her own color story, her own themes. She'll maybe have it be a known brand, and then this is how I would do this. Or she'll just come up with her own themes and color stories. And honestly, brands need to hire this woman to come up with their color stories because she's incredibly talented. Most of the things that she revamps on her page, I'm I would buy that over the original product any day. So anyways, she's finally collaborating with a brand, and it's this brand that I've never heard of. And so I just talked about how much I love her color stories. But then I see this and I don't need it. It's very, very pretty, but it just isn't anything that I personally am. It's not pulling me in, I guess. You got 14 different shades, matte and metallic finishes. I like the metallic option. For $39, it was available on the 12th. The price is good. honestly, okay, so this is one of those things where if people start raving about it in reviews, I'll probably get suckered into buying it. But as it is, I don't know that I need this, but I'm super happy for her that she's collaborating, and I hope that it's a huge success. All right, Jouer is releasing, every year I think Jouer does a holiday release. This is their 2021 holiday release. It says inspired by her favorite skinny dip line. I've heard of it, but I am not familiar with Jouer's skinny dip line. So you've got Le Mini Dip Matte and Shimmer Eyeshadow Palette for $25. Truthfully, not something that I need. The color story is very basic, and I have all of these shades 1,000 times over. Maybe not that often, but pretty close. It does say it's limited edition. You've got, I don't know, shimmering foils and matte finishes. And then there's lip toppers, and it says look who's back. So I'm guessing they had been out. They were limited edition. I feel like I've heard really good things about these now that I'm thinking about it. They're $20 a piece. I don't need them. I don't need them. So I'm going to pass. Okay, Makeup by Mario has a new, these are new nude eyeshadow quads. I am a sucker for a good eyeshadow quad. I'm going to be honest. And I kind of want the middle one, but I don't need them. They're limited edition, $25. You've got matte and metallic finishes. There's the News 1, 2, and 3. So I'm guessing I want the second one. I guess now might be the time to try them because it's the Sephora VIB sale. Is that still going on? I think it is. Doesn't it go on until the 20th? Or is today the last day? Today's the 15th. I don't know, but I already made my purchase. I'm drawn to this, but I also know that it's not something that I need. I don't need it. I don't need to add more eyeshadows. You know what I need to do? I need to depot some eyeshadow palettes, and I need to use up some freaking shades. That's what I need to do. Stay tuned. Okay. There's so much to talk about. It's already been almost 30 freaking minutes. Tartlet in Bloom. This is the full bloom. Sorry, Tartlet full bloom. They went full bloom for this one. How many shades is this? 4 times 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 28 pans. I could have just read and it would have told me that. So I will say, I love Tartlet in Bloom. That's one of my all-time favorite eyeshadow palettes. The Tarte eyeshadow formula is phenomenal. I love their mattes. Their shimmers can be hit or miss, but generally are really, really nice. And I love this color story, but it's too big and I don't need it. So I'm going to pass. But if you're curious, it's $52. If you like, this would be really great if you don't have a lot of eyeshadows, or if you just want like one eyeshadow palette and you love neutrals, here you go. It's a really good price, and I need to look away because the more I'm looking at it, the more I want it. Oh, why? I feel like people are probably roasting this in the comments. I don't have time to read them. Then there's also the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Bloom. Oh my God, you guys. The Amazonian Clay blush is one of my favorite blush formulas also. And it's in this beautiful packaging, and I think it's a new shade. I shouldn't have looked at this. I want that. I don't care about the mascara. It's just a light camera lashes mascara repackaged in the Bloom packaging. Are there swatches? You're killing me. Okay, there's no swatches, but there's some looks and they are really pretty, and I just need to click out. Take a deep breath and realize that it's not the end of the world if I don't pick it up. But Christmas is coming, and if any of you want to get me a Christmas gift, I'm totally joking. Do you know, I finally figured out, speaking of Christmas, I finally figured out what I want. Like, I am notoriously really bad about knowing what I want for Christmas. People ask me for a list and I'm just like, surprise me. I don't know what to tell you. I know what I want. And my husband has been against it. I've wanted it for years, and he's just been like, no. When he asks me for my Christmas list this year, there's going to be one single solitary thing on it, and it's going to be a robot vacuum. I want a Roomba. I am done. I am done with the pet hair. Anyways, I digress. Let's get back to the makeup. Do we want to talk about this? NYX? All right, NYX has this new collection. I truly do not know what this is in reference to. It's available now. It says, if you love Netflix and are a fan of the show. What show? La Casa de Papel? Money Heist? Is it a kid's show? Is it for adults? I may need to check it out. I'll watch the show, but I'm not going to buy this makeup. Here's what we got. We got the Pan Mask Color Palette, $40. Did NYX forget which lane they're in? That's crazy. It looks like it's in the shape of the famous Dolly mask. And each shade is inspired by a quote or element from the show. We got the Pan El Professor palette. It's a 9-pan shadow palette. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It looks like modern Renaissance. Nothing new here. That's 18. And these aren't big pans. Like, come on, NYX, what are you doing? The Epic Wear liner pencils. We got some interesting shades, but I don't wear liner enough to justify getting it. That's $8 a piece. There's the highlighters. These do not look good to me at all. There's the gold brick highlighters. Maybe the champagne one. It says gold and rose gold. Well, the gold one, no, because that would be more for like medium deep skin. But I don't need it. This is the problem with filming these videos. Like, I feel bad when I'm like, I don't want any of it. Like, then I look a little bit closer and I'm like, well, I mean, I could probably make that work. That doesn't mean I need it. We got a mirror, Epic ink liner, Tokyo lipstick, and Rebel Red for $10, Nairobi lipstick, and Teddy Berry. Teddy Berry. That's adorable, actually. I love that. I might get it just for that. And I do like NYX lipsticks. I feel like lippies are generally no, just kidding. I think I've tried lots of NYX lip formulas, and like, of all of them, there's 2 that I like, the butter lipsticks and the butter glosses. I haven't tried all of them though, so who knows? They have a lot. Anyways, maybe a lippy. Teddy Berry. Yeah, I want that. Ooh, what are you? What are you? Oh, darn it. Okay. Revolution Pro is doing a Marilyn Monroe collection. I have not seen this until now. Bear with me. We've got an Ultimate Shadow Palette Diamonds for $28, iQuad in White Pearl for $15, and iQuad in Pink Crystal for $15. You've got a lip set for red lipstick and liner for $20. Shoot, that's crazy. Then you've got a nude lipsticks with liner set for $20, a highlighter for $16, a makeup bag for $12, a compact mirror for $12. I'm curious about that because I don't need it. I have compact mirrors, and you know what happens to them? They get lost in my bag. And then we've got a mascara and eyeliner set for $16. All right, let me look here. So the eyeshadow palette looks beautiful. I want to see swatches and I want to see reviews. Looks very reflective and gorgeous. I'm not saying no to that guy. I'm saying maybe. It's funny. Okay, so this packaging is very reminiscent of the Chantecaille packaging. Like, how did they know? I don't know. I don't know how they knew. But notice how Makeup Revolution isn't charging like a week's salary for their collection. I'm not like a die-hard Marilyn Monroe fan, but this is really pretty and I do like it and I appreciate her for who she is. So that's a very real possibility. Okay, what is this? And that's saying a lot for me. Here's the thing, like if you guys watch these videos of mine, you will know that 99.9% of the time when it's Makeup Revolution or any of their sister brands, I'm like, absolutely not. I don't want it. That was something. There's a lot more to talk about, but that is where I'm going to leave it today. I definitely have to get to work. There's just so much. I might need to start doing this like weekly during the holidays. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to film another one of these talking about more indie brands for next week. So stay tuned for that. For now though, that is some of the more major brands and what they're coming out with and my thoughts on them. If you guys enjoyed, give me a thumbs up, subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.